Happy Halloween, Miss Corey. I'm having a good Halloween. So I'm going to review Avatar The Last Airbender, Episode 8, Season 3, The Puppet Master. So it opens up with Aang and the gang hanging out behind campfire telling stories when a old lady creeps out of nowhere. This is right after Toph hears someone in the mountain and the sounds just vanish. So she takes them in, and it turns out there's a little mist going around. There's little rumors going around. It's just creepy in this town. That's something that's kind of creepy in it. Is that people keep on disappearing during the full moon. And this old lady turns out to be a walkbound from the Northern Water tribe. Aang and the gang find out because of Sokka's nosiness, he feels like the lady's hiding something.
Good night, Jay.
Good night. Hiding something. So he goes snooping around in her house for her stuff, and she discovers puppets. Lots and lots of puppets from, looks like from fire, and she's continue living in the Fire Nation tribe, and so the puppets are a bunch of firebenders, it looks like, and people that live in the village. So she decides to teach, after they discover her secret, she decides to teach and make them a waterbender and teach Katara waterbending. She makes them a waterbending 101 type dinner and teaches Katara waterbending to become a master waterbender. So, meanwhile, Toph and Aang and Sokka, decide to do a little digging on this rumor. Why do people keep on disappearing during the full moon? This old man, kind of a fruitcake, but he's harmless really. He finds out. He says he didn't saw any spirit, but he knew that the was trying to lead him into some sort of dark cave. You know, the cave would be the last thing he ever see. Then the sun rose and he got control of his body. He explains how it was like he was possessed by evil spirit, and so they discover the people who have been all the people who've been disappearing during the full moon in the cave behind a locked door. A metal locked door that top metal bends open, wide open. And turns out who's behind all of this is the mastermind behind all of this is Amma, the old lady. See, what happened was she revealed what happened to her. For years, they let her just leave her in a cell to rot, along with her brothers and sisters. Was never ever seen the light of day again, or the original home, or the home. So she discovered bloodbending. She created herself and decided that she can take blood, the blood in people, invented and controlled them. And that's how she escapes, and that's T'Challa puts 2 and 2 together. People disappearing during the full moon, and her bloodbending. She put 2 and 2 together and figure out the twist. And it only gets creepier from there. This is a great thing to watch on Halloween night. I watched it with Dad today on Halloween. And so Katara understands where she's coming from, but she knows that it's still wrong, that what she's doing. So she puts a stop to her madness by bending to save her friends from murdering each other. See, her friend Aang and Sokka were being bloodbended, and we were going to go out. We were just going to basically bloodbend to kill each other. Meanwhile, Toph, if you're wondering where she is, she was like in the middle of freeing everyone, getting them out of the cave, and to stop Amma. Amma gets taken away and changed, just like she was taken away from her home, from the Mulan tribe, and they decided they're going to keep her locked up for a while, forever, because she's just too dangerous. So she sees this as a victory because she taught Katara how to bloodbend, and sees that she's actually one of her own. And this is, as good as the episode is sadly one of the weaker episodes in this franchise, because we never see her be pushed to do it again in the franchise. Not even in the last episode, she's not pushed ever to do it again. And the episode ends with Katara crying like it's a real tragedy because what she will become, but she doesn't go to the dark place that Amma went to, so it's really not as sad as you really think after you stop and think about it. Anyway, I still enjoy this episode. It's really fun to watch. This episode almost feels out of the continuity of the Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like I only have 2 episodes that are my least favorite, and that was this one, and the one when Mako sings "Brave Soldier Boy," song called "Brave Soldier Boy." It's a really depressing song. But I'm not going to talk about that episode and what. I'm going to talk about it some other time. So yeah, this one and the other one that I mention now is my 2 least favorite episodes of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Even though I still like these episodes, do I hate the episodes? No, this is my least favorite. And that's my thoughts on the Puppet Master. Avatar: The Last Airbender, the Puppet Master. I give this a thumbs up.